25 Japanese Smart Life Hacks for Every Occasion. Japan is admired worldwide for its harmony, order, and longevity. Visitors are often struck by how clean the streets are, how polite the people act, and how healthy the meals look. But these things don't just happen by chance. They are the result of simple, everyday habits, life hacks passed down through generations that keep life balanced, healthy, and connected. These habits aren't complicated. They don't require expensive tools or strict rules. They are practical, thoughtful, and easy to adopt in any lifestyle. And for older generations, many of these habits bring special value, improving safety, reducing stress, and supporting good health well into the later years. In this video, we'll uncover 25 Japanese smart life hacks for every occasion, grouped into 5 chapters. We'll begin with how cleanliness and order shape Japanese homes and communities. Then, we'll explore smart eating practices, health and longevity secrets, practical simplicity, and finally, the values of respect and relationships. Each chapter flows into the next, painting a picture of how small habits build a way of life that's admired all over the world. So let's start our journey. Chapter 1. Cleanliness and Order. Why does Japanese homes and communities feel calm and spotless? In Japan, cleanliness is more than a chore, it's a value woven into everyday life. From spotless train stations to tidy homes, orderliness is seen as a way to care for both people and the environment. Clean spaces bring peace of mind, protect health, and create harmony within communities. These habits aren't complicated, they're simple practices passed down through generations. Let's look at some of the most practical ways the Japanese maintain cleanliness and order in daily life. Hack 1. Osuji, year-end cleaning ritual. In Japan, the year closes with osuji, or big cleaning. Families wash windows, scrub walls, polish floors, and declutter every corner of the house. This ritual has roots in Shinto beliefs, where purity attracts good fortune and cleanliness drives away negative energy. Schools and offices also participate, so it becomes a nationwide reset. For older people, osuji has practical benefits. Moving furniture and dusting reduces allergens, improves indoor air quality, and creates a safer, uncluttered environment. The ritual isn't about perfection, it's about preparing the mind and home for a fresh start. Hack 2. Shoes stay outside. Genkan habit. At the entrance of every Japanese home is a genkan, a small space where shoes are removed. Outdoor footwear carries dirt, germs, and even toxic chemicals from roads and pavements. By leaving them outside, families protect both their health and the cleanliness of their homes. Indoor slippers are worn instead, and special slippers are reserved just for bathrooms. This system not only keeps living spaces hygienic, but also preserves traditional flooring like tatami mats, which are easily damaged by shoes. For seniors, it prevents dust buildup that can cause slips or trigger allergies, making it both a cultural and practical habit. Hack 3. Decluttering with purpose. The Japanese approach to decluttering is intentional. Instead of holding onto objects just in case, the focus is on keeping only items that are useful or bring joy. This tradition, later popularized by Marie Kondo, has always existed in Japanese homes due to limited space. Beyond aesthetics, it has health benefits. Fewer objects mean fewer tripping hazards for older adults, and less stress from visual clutter. Decluttering also makes cleaning faster and living spaces more functional. The goal isn't minimalism for its own sake, it's about creating a calm, safe environment that supports daily life. Hack 4. Wabi-sabi, beauty in imperfection. The philosophy of wabi-sabi encourages finding beauty in imperfections and signs of aging. Instead of throwing away a cracked bowl, many Japanese repair it with gold in a practice called kintsugi, turning the flaw into art. This mindset reduces waste, values craftsmanship, and teaches acceptance of life's natural cycle. For seniors, it carries deep meaning. Just as objects gain beauty with time, so do people. Wabi-sabi makes homes feel authentic and reminds us that simplicity and imperfection can be more comforting than perfection. Hack 5. Respecting nature and community cleanups. Cleanliness in Japan extends to the outdoors. Communities organize regular cleanups, residents carefully separate recycling, and children in schools clean classrooms daily. After festivals or sports events, volunteers gather to ensure public spaces are left spotless. This shared responsibility means everyone contributes to maintaining order. For older generations, it fosters belonging and pride in their neighborhoods. For the younger, it builds habits of respect. The result is a society where cleanliness is not an individual task, but a collective value, making streets, parks, and stations welcoming for all. Chapter 2. Eating the Smart Way. How food habits promote long life and balance. In Japan, food is more than fuel. It's part of a lifestyle built on balance and respect. Meals are smaller, more colorful, and carefully arranged to nourish both body and mind. Unlike cultures that emphasize speed or oversized portions, the Japanese approach eating with mindfulness, variety, and gratitude. This is one of the reasons Japan consistently ranks among the healthiest nations in the world. Let's explore some of these simple but powerful habits that can transform the way we think about food. Hack 6. Bento box style eating. The Japanese diet often follows the bento principle, many small dishes, instead of one large plate. A meal may include rice, grilled fish, miso soup, pickled vegetables, and fruit, each in its own bowl. This approach balances nutrition, prevents overeating, and makes meals more visually appealing. For seniors, the bento style is practical. Smaller portions are easier to manage and digest, while the variety ensures a broad intake of vitamins and minerals. It's a habit that turns ordinary meals into a celebration of balance and moderation. Hack 7. Small plates, big variety. Serving food in smaller plates is another clever Japanese habit. Instead of piling food high, meals are spread across different dishes, each offering a modest portion. This creates the feeling of abundance without excess calories. Scientifically, smaller plates also encourage slower eating and help the brain register fullness earlier. For older adults, it supports portion control and avoids the discomfort of overeating. The practice not only makes food healthier but also more enjoyable, as each dish gets its own space to shine. Hack 8. Eating slowly with chopsticks. Using chopsticks naturally slows down the pace of eating. Each bite is smaller and requires more attention, which promotes mindful eating. This allows the stomach time to signal fullness to the brain, reducing the chance of overeating. For seniors, chopsticks also provide light exercise for hand coordination, keeping joints flexible. Studies suggest that eating slowly improves digestion and reduces the risk of weight gain. It's a simple hack that transforms meals into a mindful, healthier experience. Hack 9. Seasonal eating. In Japan, food is celebrated by season. Strawberries in spring, eel in summer, chestnuts in autumn, and hot pot dishes in winter. This tradition ensures meals are fresh, flavorful, and nutritionally appropriate for the climate. Seasonal eating also supports local farmers and reduces reliance on imported goods. For seniors, it provides natural variety and strengthens the connection to nature's rhythm. Eating seasonally isn't just healthier, it also makes meals exciting, as each time of year brings its own treasures. Hack 10. Respect for leftovers. Food waste is frowned upon in Japan. Leftovers are often repurposed into soups, rice balls, or next-day bento lunches. This habit reflects deep respect for the effort behind food production. For families, it saves money and reduces waste, while for seniors, it ensures meals remain simple and practical without being wasteful. Respecting leftovers is about gratitude, an understanding that every grain of rice has value. It's a hack that combines sustainability with mindfulness at the dining table. Chapter 3. Health and Longevity Secrets. Daily practices that keep body and mind strong. Japan is one of the few countries where people regularly live into their 80 seconds, 90 seconds, and even past 100. While genetics play a part, much of this longevity comes from lifestyle. The Japanese don't wait for illness to take care of themselves. They weave small health practices into everyday life. These habits focus on balance, rest, and natural movement. They're simple, but when practiced consistently, they add years of vitality. Let's explore some of the daily routines that keep Japanese people strong and healthy well into old age. Hack 11. Green tea ritual. Green tea is a staple in Japan, enjoyed daily in homes, offices, and restaurants. Unlike sugary drinks, it's served unsweetened, providing a clean source of hydration. What makes it powerful is its high antioxidant content. especially catechins, which help reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and protect cells from damage. For seniors, green tea supports digestion and provides gentle, steady energy without the crash of coffee. The act of preparing and sipping tea also becomes a calming ritual, offering a moment of mindfulness in a busy day. Hack 12. The evening bath. Furo. Instead of ending the day with a quick shower, many Japanese people unwind with a furo, or evening bath. First, the body is washed thoroughly. Then family members take turns soaking in clean hot water. This simple ritual relaxes muscles, improves circulation, and encourages better sleep. For seniors, it helps ease joint pain and stiffness while reducing stress. Traditionally, herbs or citrus fruits like yuzu are added during winter for extra comfort. More than hygiene, furo is about healing, preparing both body and mind for a restful night. Hack 13. Walking as transportation. In Japan, walking is naturally built into daily routines. People walk to train stations, schools, and local shops, often without thinking of it as exercise. This steady, consistent movement supports heart health, strengthens muscles, and keeps weight under control. For seniors, walking helps maintain independence and mobility, reducing the risk of falls. Many neighborhoods are designed with walking paths and safe sidewalks, encouraging this habit. Unlike structured workouts, walking blends into daily life, proving that staying healthy doesn't always require a gym, just consistent movement. Hack 14. Early to rise, early to rest. The Japanese lifestyle often follows the natural rhythm of the day. Rising early allows time for calm preparation, while going to bed earlier promotes quality sleep. Research shows that consistent sleep patterns support brain function, balance hormones, and strengthen the immune system. For seniors, this rhythm helps regulate digestion and energy levels. In many communities, mornings are used for light exercise, gardening, or a neighborhood walk, while evenings are dedicated to winding down. The principle is simple: live in sync with nature's clock, and the body thrives. Hack 15. Forest bathing. Shinrin Yoku. One of Japan's most celebrated health practices is forest bathing, or Shinrin Yoku. It doesn't mean vigorous hiking, it's the simple act of walking slowly in a forest, breathing deeply, and being present in nature. Scientific studies show that forest bathing lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and improves mood. For seniors, it's a gentle, restorative activity that promotes both mental and physical health. Forests are seen not just as scenery but as medicine. Even a short walk among trees can bring calm and strengthen the connection between humans and nature. Chapter 4. Simplicity and Practical Living. The Art of Living Well with Less. Japanese culture values simplicity not as sacrifice, but as freedom. Space is often limited, especially in cities, so people learn to make the most of what they have. By choosing items that serve multiple purposes, arranging homes to feel open, and planning ahead, life becomes smoother and less stressful. This mindset makes daily living practical, sustainable, and calm. Let's look at 5 habits that show how the Japanese simplify without losing comfort or beauty. Hack 16. Compact living in small spaces. In Japan, homes are often smaller than those in the West, which has led to clever ways of saving space. Futons, for example, are folded and stored daily, turning bedrooms into living rooms by day. Furniture is often multi-purpose. Tables can fold, and storage boxes slide neatly under beds. This keeps rooms open and flexible while reducing clutter. For seniors, compact living means safer movement with fewer obstacles. The key lesson is that small, intentional adjustments in space management create homes that are efficient, cozy, and easy to maintain. Hack 17. Meals in bowls, not plates. Japanese meals are commonly served in bowls, not just flat plates. Soups, rice, and side dishes are enjoyed this way, and the design offers practical benefits. Bowls help control portions, keep food warm longer, and allow people to eat closer to their bodies, reducing spills. For seniors, this makes meals more comfortable and safer. Serving food in bowls also highlights each dish individually, making meals look inviting. It's a small change that encourages slower, mindful eating and adds a sense of order to daily meals. Hack 18. Tenugui, The multi-purpose cloth. The tenyugui is a thin cotton cloth with countless uses. It can dry hands, wrap gifts, cover food, or even serve as decoration. Because it dries quickly and lasts for years, it replaces the need for multiple items like paper towels or disposable wrapping. For seniors, it reduces household clutter and offers easy-to-wash practicality. Tenyugui are often printed with beautiful designs, bringing art into daily routines. The idea here is simple. When one item can serve many purposes, life becomes both easier and more sustainable. Hack 19. The handy umbrella culture. Japan is famous for sudden showers, but hardly anyone is caught unprepared. That's because people carry compact umbrellas, and shops or train stations provide racks to store them. This culture of preparedness minimizes disruption to daily life. For seniors, it's particularly useful, preventing health issues from getting drenched in the rain. It's also common to lend or share umbrellas, reflecting community spirit. The lesson is universal. Being ready for life's small surprises like rain can prevent bigger problems and make everyday living smoother. Hack 20. Preparing ahead. The Kaizen mindset. The philosophy of Kaizen means continuous improvement through small, steady steps. In daily life, this appears as simple habits: setting out clothes the night before, preparing tomorrow's meals, or organizing tools for a task ahead of time. These small acts reduce stress and save time, especially in the morning. For seniors, Kaizen makes routines more predictable and manageable, creating comfort. The beauty of Kaizen is its practicality. You don't need big changes, just small, consistent improvements that make life flow more easily. Chapter 5. Respect and Relationships. Why Japanese society feels polite and connected. In Japan, respect is not just reserved for special occasions, it shapes daily interactions. From how people greet each other to how meals are shared, the culture places importance on kindness, thoughtfulness, and community. These habits create trust and harmony, even in crowded cities. For seniors, this environment brings dignity and connection, while younger generations learn responsibility and gratitude. Let's explore 5 ways the Japanese embed respect into everyday life, building a society where relationships thrive and everyone feels valued. Hack 21. Politeness in daily speech. Language in Japan is filled with words that express consideration for others. Phrases like arigato, thank you, sumimasen, excuse me, and itadakimasu, said before eating, are used constantly. These aren't just polite words, they set a tone of respect and appreciation in daily life. For seniors, being addressed politely preserves dignity, while for children, it builds habits of kindness from an early age. Politeness in speech reminds us that respect doesn't require grand gestures. It's found in simple, sincere words repeated daily. Hack 22. Gift wrapping with care. Furoshiki. In Japan, how you present a gift matters as much as the gift itself. Furoshiki, a square cloth, is traditionally used to wrap items. It's elegant, reusable, and environmentally friendly. Wrapping is done with care, reflecting thoughtfulness toward the recipient. For seniors, this practice resonates with values of respect and sustainability. Nothing is wasted, and beauty is found in effort. Beyond Japan, adopting this habit encourages us to slow down, add meaning to giving, and make even small gifts feel special. Hack 23. Silence as respect in public. On trains and in waiting areas, Japanese people often remain quiet. Loud conversations and phone calls are avoided out of respect for others' peace. This habit creates surprisingly calm public spaces, even in busy cities. For seniors, it reduces stress and makes traveling more comfortable. Silence is not emptiness, it's shared courtesy, allowing everyone to coexist peacefully. Adopting this mindset elsewhere could transform crowded spaces into environments that feel calm, considerate, and more human. Hack 24. Hot towels. Oshibori before meals. In restaurants across Japan, guests are offered an oshibori, a warm or cool towel, before eating. This simple act is both practical and thoughtful. Hands are refreshed, and the diner feels welcomed. It reflects the cultural value of preparing properly for a meal. For seniors, it's particularly comforting, adding ease and dignity to dining out. At home, This can be recreated with a small cloth warmed in water. It's a small gesture that elevates a meal into an experience of care. Hack 25. Community first. Neighborhood spirit. In Japan, individuals see themselves as part of a greater whole. Neighborhood watch groups, disaster drills, and local cleanups are common, ensuring people work together for safety and harmony. Seniors often participate, passing on traditions while staying socially connected. For younger people, it builds responsibility and awareness. This spirit of cooperation means communities remain strong, even in times of crisis. The lesson is simple but profound. When people put community first, everyone benefits, and life feels more secure and meaningful. Conclusion. As we've seen, Japanese life is built not on grand secrets but on small, intentional habits. From keeping shoes at the door and decluttering homes, to enjoying seasonal foods, sipping green tea, or walking daily, these practices may seem simple, but their impact is powerful. They promote health, reduce stress, and strengthen communities. What makes them truly remarkable is consistency. These habits are practiced every day, by young and old alike, until they become second nature. That's why Japan is known for its orderliness, its long-lived people, and its sense of respect in even the busiest cities. The beauty of these 25 hacks is that you don't need to live in Japan to try them. Anyone can adopt them, one step at a time. Maybe you'll start with a nightly bath, or maybe with using smaller plates at meals. Over time, these little changes can transform not just your home, but your health, relationships, and peace of mind. Which of these Japanese life hacks will you try first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into smart living from around the world.